joining us midweek here. Tonight, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. And giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at the Timberwolves. They're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
I think for the Kings, they haven't had much go their way. Now towards the bottom of these power rankings because of it, searching the clubhouse for a leader.
Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward positions. Schroeder and Levine are the backcourt. And it's Sabonis in at the center position. And for the Rockets, Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. Inside, Smith and Şengün. And it's Shepherd in at the point guard position. The first third of an NBA season, Grant, it sort of sets the foundation for the year's power structure.
Oh, that's so true, B.A. We start to see which teams are elite, who's running the show, and we find out who needs to think about making some changes.
Durant, no good. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. Here's Levine for three. It's rebounded by Şengün. Pass to Thompson. Now here's Şengün. Over Levine. Şengün, no good. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. I asked him about DeMar DeRozan, specifically how you defend him from the mid-range. He said, quote, "It's tough because his footwork is so good. Our goal is to try to push him out farther and make him take threes if possible. And we'll live with those results. We'll see if their defense is up for the task at hand." Back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Smith. 17 points in his last outing. The three. Offensive rebound. Count it.
You know, we talk about the value of size out of the backcourt, and that sequence by Thompson is a great example.
Levine against Thompson. Outside Schroeder. DeRozan for three. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
And they get that first bucket. 1 for 4 to start this game.
Pass to Thompson. Now Şengün. On the wing, Durant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A. Most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
The first free throw is good. A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the number 2 seed in the West, Grant.
Yeah, and they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster still very young with room to grow.
And both free throws good for Durant.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
DeRozan against Durant. DeRozan outside. To the inside. And Sabonis slams it in.
And you know what? At 6'10", dunking is low stress for Sabonis. Solid at getting himself inside for these throwdowns.
Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Durant finds Şengün. Here's Thompson from deep. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Outside for Levine. And another Sacramento three.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. Levine can do a lot of damage from deep.
Rockets trail by 4. Here's Shepherd. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. On the wing, Durant. Beyond the arc. And another miss by Houston. Sacramento has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Levine passes to DeRozan. Now Sabonis. Defended by Şengün. Şengün against Sabonis. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, you got to do a lot more than that to stop Sabonis now. I mean, he is used to overcoming aggressive defense.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in, Durant with the bucket.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so here's Sacramento. 3-point lead. DeRozan outside. Inside. Here's Sabonis. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on him in Thompson.
Can't afford to be too handsy with Sabonis. He's very good at forcing the issue and getting these calls.
Free throw drops for Sabonis. And Grant, the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis. How much do you think Domas modeled his game after his dad?
Well, B.A., I played against his dad. Arvydas was 5 inches taller, but the elite skill set shared in common. No doubt, Domas took a lot of pointers from his father.
And Sabonis drops them both.
Domantas Sabonis, so versatile, brings so much to his position. He scores, he passes, rebounds, and defends at a high level.
Now here's Durant. He's got 5. Six to shoot. Rebound by Sacramento.
He has not been at his most efficient this quarter.
Here's Levine. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Levine's got 5 now.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now here's Thompson. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
How about Alperen Sengun sticking with it that time? Persistence pays. You better believe it does.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
Sengun, no good on the free throw. You know, the more you watch Sengun, the more you wonder if he's just a guard in the body of a big man, Clark.
Well, that's a pretty astute observation, B.A., because his passing is elite. I mean, his vision, he sees a half a play to a play ahead. I mean, you can actually run offense through Sengun.
I mean, the motor this kid has is unmatched. Smith goes up with a purpose.
DeRozan against Durant. Pass to Schroeder. Fires the 3. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Rockets trail by 3. Here's Smith. Defended by Murray. DeRozan against Thompson. Up top, Durant. Puts up a deep 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Fighting to earn the second chance opportunity on the foul shot. This is exactly what coach wants from Sengun.
Now here's Schroeder. No points so far. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Clever move by Schroeder there, ensuring that he drew the foul while also still getting the shot up.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good.
What really makes Schroeder special is the energy he plays with. I mean, it's contagious and infects the entire team. He's like a lightning bolt of energy when he hits the court.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. The Rockets trail. Here's Shepard. Pass to Şengün. Thompson outside. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
For Sacramento, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. DeRozan passes to Schroeder. Outside Levine. Three-pointer. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Levine's got his third basket on the night right there. Thompson outside. Back to Durant. Shot from the low post is good. Durant's got 7.
KD's aggressive streak coming out on that play. He can mix it up with the big guys when he needs to.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And Houston making a change here. Eason's checked in. Sacramento also making some changes. Achua comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And Malik Monk subbed in for Schroeder. And so it's Monk who brings up the ball for the Kings. Pass to DeRozan. Achua with a screen on Durant to the middle. Achua with the dunk.
DeRozan sizing up the situation and making the right read. That's basketball savvy. We call that hoops sense.
Rockets trail by 3. Thompson outside. Here's Shepard. Houston working the ball around. Out left to the wing. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Kings. And now let's take a look at the small forwards with the highest shooting percentages for the season. Kevin Durant on top.
And we've seen how efficient he's been scoring the ball. Not just gunning for threes, but also working it inside.
And that inside-outside game, I like to call it reversible clothing. It makes him the most accurate shooter among NBA small forwards.
Van Vliet's checked in for Houston. And here's Monk. 8 points in his last time out. Achua with a screen on Durant to the paint. Just 5 on the clock. Achua gets the bucket.
You know, one of the things we've seen DeRozan do, guys, is elevate his passing game through the years. Now he's a terrific distributor at the 2-guard spot.
The Rockets have gone 7 of 16 so far. Van Vliet finds Smith. And here is Thompson. Clock at 6. On the wing, Durant. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Achua with the rebound. The Kings lead by 5. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Now here's Monk. No made baskets yet. To the inside. Achua with the dunk.
This is a talent Levine is constantly developing. His assist numbers just keep improving.
And Houston has possession. They defeated Utah in their last game.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one. And that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Here's Thompson. Carries the 7-footer. Thompson's got 6 points. Sacramento has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Outside Monk. Over Van Vliet. It's hauled in by Houston. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. And there's Van Vliet on the assist from Eason.
Great work by Van Vliet. So good at carving out space on the interior.
And timeout called by Doug Christie. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So for the Rockets, Steven Adams checked in for Smith. Finney Smith comes in for Durant, and Okogie is subbed in for Amen Thompson. Sacramento also making some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Murray, and it's Westbrook in for Levine. The Kings lead by 3. Westbrook outside. Pass to DeRozan. Lets the 3 fly. He's off on that one.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. Guys?
They've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. Just 4 to shoot. The 3 from DeRozan. Adams grabs the miss.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Westbrook with the rebound. Here are the Kings with the ball now. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
And the Rockets with possession here, following the score by Sacramento. Now here's Van Vliet. The 3 is up. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And it's DeRozan with the ball for Sacramento. It's a 3-point game. Up top, Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Pass to Eason. Now here's Adams, defended by DeRozan. Eason. 3-pointer, no good. Zach LaVine, he's been the guy making things happen for the Kings. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Sacramento.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And on top of that, they've been dialed in from deep. And if they keep it up, it could be a big night for them.
On the court for the Kings, second quarter underway. We've got Achua. Malik Monk is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Keon Ellis. And it's Sabonis in at the center position. Rockets trail by 5. Van Vliet on the wing. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Ellis. Here's Achua. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Achua's got 10 points.
Hey, we can't forget now, over Westbrook's career, he has averaged double-digit assists multiple times.
And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Here's Van Vliet, and he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
The defense gets physical inside, and guess what? The tenacious Fred Van Vliet ready for it.
Now Westbrook. Yet to see a basket. Ellis outside. Pass to Sabonis. Back to Achua. Over Eason. And that one comes up a bit short. The Rockets shooting only 42%. And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. He throws his weight around. But what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score.
Now here's Achua. He's got 10. And the three-pointer goes. Achua's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Monk. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Okogie. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Excellent in the screen and roll. Şengün with a wide base and natural strength, and he makes excellent decisions with the ball.
The Kings lead by 8. Pass to Ellis. Sabonis against Şengün. To the middle. Here's Monk. What a terrific move that is. And the Kings lead by 10.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Van Vliet against Westbrook. Van Vliet, the pass to Eason. Back to Van Vliet. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way. Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
For Houston, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 7-team trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility, salary-wise, and these multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys. But this is where things are headed.
Big moves. Okay, Shams, thanks for the update. Durant, he's checked in for Okogie. Sacramento also making some changes. DeRozan comes in for Ellis. And it's Schroeder in for Russell Westbrook. Down low. Here's Eason. Hauled in by the Kings.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
Sabonis finds Schroeder. DeRozan outside. Pass to Achua. Outside Monk. 5 on the clock. Fires. High post. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Finney-Smith. For 3. Durant. Oh, Durant. An absolute sniper.
I mean, what a generational talent. KD, deadly from the corner.
Now here's DeRozan. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Achua with a screen. DeRozan passes to Achua. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. Achua's got 7 points here in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Yeah, and one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
And so DeRozan will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Good D by Finney-Smith.
Look, bad shooting nights happen to everybody. He's just got to feel fortunate that his teammates have picked up the slack for him.
Van Vliet finds Eason. The three-pointer off the mark.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Monk passes to DeRozan. Back to Monk. Now here's Schroeder. Launches it. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Got a piece of it. Schroeder with it. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Durant owning the inside.
A 3-level scorer, Durant is a pick-your-poison matchup for defenders.
Here's Schroeder. Pass to Sabonis. DeRozan outside. Outside Schroeder to the wing, right side. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sabonis. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Sabonis has got 12 points.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Rockets trail by 11. Here's Durant. And another basket for Houston.
Really warming up. He's scoring it with consistency this quarter.
The Kings have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Schroeder passes to DeRozan. Picked by Sabonis. Back to Schroeder. Stolen by Van Vliet. And they're running. Shoots over Schroeder. Goes back up. Blocked. And he's able to get it back. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Smith, he's checked in for Eason. Thompson comes in for Finney Smith. And it's Shepard in for Fred Van Vliet. And the Kings also making a change. Levine, he's checked in for Sabonis. Rockets trail by 12. Thompson outside. Inside. Here's Şengün. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Nice find by Thompson. Now, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Eason's checked in for Alperen Şengün. So the Kings making a change here. And let's take an early look at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. No matter who ends up competing, you know it's going to be a show.
And the best part, B.A., every year we see something different, something new. I can't wait.
You look at Thompson, and he's just short of the #1 spot in the voting. No question it seems that he'll be a factor in the dunk contest.
Yeah, B.A., you don't want to have to win in the voting to be the winner on the court come All-Star Weekend. I'm sure he's got what it takes to get some 10s from the judges.
And there you have it. This year's dunk contest field looks incredible. We'll keep you up to date in the voting.
That is always a highlight of All-Star Weekend. Watching guys just fly through the air. And I enjoy watching all of the guys on that list slam it home.
And here's Schroeder. DeRozan outside. To the inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And here are the Rockets now. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. Thompson passes to Durant. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter. The
Kings lead by 10. Now here's Levine. He's coming off a 19-point game against Memphis.
And not to be overlooked, his playmaking made a difference as well.
DeRozan. Eason with some nice D. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Stolen by Schroeder. Monk with it. Now Thompson defending. Fires the three. And that one's good. Malik Monk for 3. Monk's got 7 now in this quarter.
Now Malik Monk, a fantastic shooter. Great stroke. Doesn't get distracted by any defense. Keeps his eyes locked into the target.
Back to Durant. Picked by Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Durant hits from deep. Durant's got 23.
That's his second triple this quarter after hitting 1 earlier. This is how you space the floor.
Pass to Monk. Out to the right wing. Ooh, stolen by Smith. All alone. And the Rockets tack on 2 more.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. They stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
And it's Monk missing. Rockets trail by 8. Thompson gets a good look. And again, it's Houston.
A confident shot from Amen. I mean, when he trusts his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
Sacramento has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Covered by Smith. Pass to DeRozan. Shoots over Eason. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Tari Eason. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. That's good from DeRozan.
DeRozan has that old school game, a throwback wing. He's not just a three-point chucker, and that makes him a different kind of matchup.
And Houston making a change here. Adams is checked in. Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for the Kings. Murray comes in for Monk. Good on both.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. DeRozan deciding where to go with it. Pass to Levine. Rockets with a rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now to the middle. Here's Smith. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
Sacramento leading by 6. Levine finds Schroeder. Back to Levine. Picked by Sabonis. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Houston.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
Down low. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Now here's Schroeder. DeRozan outside. Back to Schroeder. Shot clock at 5. From behind the arc. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. DeRozan's got assist number 7 tonight.
This is where Schroeder has really improved over the years, hitting the 3 with some consistency.
Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
You can't make brain-neutral mistakes like that. I mean, he may get an earful later.
Here's Thompson, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
And taking a look at Sacramento, they've played below average basketball coming out the gates. They were hoping for more. They were talking a good game in the preseason, but they have not backed it up. Like you never back anything up, Ernie.
And circling back to the first half, things have not gone as planned for the Houston Rockets.
When you're ice cold from three-point land, it's definitely time to change things up.
What do you know about being ice cold from three-point land? I don't know. It's part of their DNA. But at this point, they need to see the ball go through the net. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second-half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
The Kings lead by 7. Katie and Smith, the lengthy duo at forward. Shepard is out there with Amin Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the 5 spot. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. And Sabonis slams it in.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, the son of Hall of Fame big man Arvydas Sabonis, DeMontis said he was a 7-footer that could do everything, like a point guard. He's at a whole different level. I'm just another basketball player. He is a legend. But his father said DeMontis is a warrior like me, and I'm very proud. Back to you guys.
Great stuff. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And Levine knocks down the 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Back to Durant. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. In transition, here they come. Here's Levine, plenty of space. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. And that's 13 points for Zach LaVine. Now Thompson, 10 points for him. Durant for 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sabonis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Levine. Outside Murray. And here is DeRozan, guarded by Durant. The baseline J, and the shot's good. DeRozan's got 9.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. DeRozan against Durant. The Rockets with another miss.
Not the start you want coming out of the locker room, missing 3 straight like that.
Schroeder passes to DeRozan. Pass to Sabonis. Outside for Levine. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Levine's got 7 points for the quarter.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And while we can, let's bring up a list of the top scorers across the NBA in the past month. In the third spot, Kevin Durant.
And this last month has been truly special for him. He's scoring at will and in a rhythm on offense.
Rockets trail by 18. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Will it go? And Thompson with a lay-in. 12 points for him.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. Picked by Sabonis. Here's DeRozan. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Kings lead by 18.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Up top, Sabonis, defended by Şengün. Sabonis, the pass to Schroeder. Shoots over Shepherd. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Schroeder's got 9.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Thompson scanning the floor. Outside Durant. 6 to shoot. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. Free throw is good from Durant.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
Outside Levine. Picked by Sabonis. Shot by Levine, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Got it. 14 points for Amen Thompson.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
DeRozan against Durant. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Murray. This one for 3. Thompson pulls it in. Rockets trail by 13. Here's Durant. What a throwdown from KD.
Not many bigs can slow down KD once he gets around the rim.
And so here's Sacramento. DeRozan, left side. Sabonis, left side. Over Şengün. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. All right, a chance to check out stats for Kevin Durant.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
The Kings lead by 9. Schroeder passes to Murray. Now Levine, defended by Thompson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Yeah, so tough to defend. Murray's smooth, and he's got size, and he's agile, too.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Kings.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
And Murray drops them both.
Yeah, a skilled player already. Keegan Murray is committed to only getting better and becoming more dangerous out there.
Durant, the pass to Thompson. To the paint. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. They've got a 9-point lead. Pass to Levine. Back to Schroeder. The three. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Schroeder's got 12 points.
From beyond the arc, Schroeder can be so effective. Defenses need to watch him out there. You can't sleep on him at the three-point line.
And Thompson gets it to go.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
And last season, the most efficient shooting season of Zach LaVine's career.
Yeah, B.A., 2.5% better in his free throw shooting. He would have had a 50-40-90 season on his hands, but his scoring is top tier.
He's doing everything he can, though he might have to do even more.
The Kings lead by 8. DeRozan outside. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Levine. Outside Murray. Let's go with a three. It's hauled in by Houston. Thompson's got 6 rebounds in the game.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Sacramento has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. DeRozan with the ball. And it's Şengün picking him up. And Sabonis slams it in.
Embracing more and more responsibility each season, Sabonis very comfortable being a big-time scorer for this team.
Rockets trail by 8. Here's Şengün. And the layup is good off the glass. 14 points for Alperen Şengün.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And the Kings shooting about 60% for the game. Schroeder with it. 12 points for him. Outside Levine. 4 on the clock. Over Thompson. Shot by Levine, no good.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Smith. Now just a 3-point Sacramento lead. Well, the Kings shooting a remarkable 60% clip. Very efficient. Schroeder passes to Levine. Right side Schroeder. Outside Murray. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Pass to Shepherd. Levine against Thompson. And here's Smith. Just 5 to shoot. And Houston, another 3.
And Smith has such confidence rising up from deep. This is what's going to make him so dangerous here in the pros.
And so here's Sacramento. Here's Schroeder. No good. Had a chance to win the run there.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
basket's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Pass to Levine. Back to Schroeder. Sabonis, high post. Puts it up from 17. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Schroeder's got 5 assists in the game. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Domantas Sabonis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
And Houston will go for a different look here. Steven Adams checked in for Alperen Şengün. Eason comes in for Smith. Finney-Smith checked in for Durant. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Shepherd. Sacramento also making some changes. Achua's checked in for Murray. Monk comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Westbrook in for Schroeder. Finney-Smith inside. He's covered by Levine. Thompson outside. Back to Finney-Smith for the lead. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got a rebound number 12 here already. And nice! Big finish! Man!
And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. VanVleet, the pass to Thompson. Pass to Adams. Outside Eason from the arc. Monk grabs the miss.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Westbrook, the pass to Sabonis. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists tonight. Adams.
VanVleet controls the pace for you and delivers the right pass at the right time with the right speed.
And it's Westbrook with the ball for the Kings. 4-point game. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Picked by Sabonis. Here's Levine for 3. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
And this team, they love Levine's talent. But more important now, they love the hard work and the improvement that's following.
Thompson against Monk. Thompson, no good.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
Kicks it out to Westbrook. Off target from 3-point range.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
VanVleet, the pass to Adams. Here's the 3. Zach LaVine. He's been the guy making things happen for the Sacramento Kings. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. We'll be right back with you shortly. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Rockets trail by 7. All right, a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth quarter. They've got Malik Monk. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Achua. Then it's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Westbrook in at the point. Şengün, no good. The Kings' shooting has been great this game, 58%. Westbrook, the pass to Schroeder. It's Monk on the wing. Pass to Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Shoots it from the high post. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist with that last one. VanVleet scanning the floor. Outside, Finney-Smith. Knocks down the triple.
Finney-Smith doing what we've come to know he can do. Knock down that jumper with a smooth stroke.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Achua up top. DeRozan outside. The three is up. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Van Vliet finds Şengün. Şengün, a screen on DeRozan. Back to Şengün. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Another hoop for Şengün. They can't stop him. He's got a different kind of game, and I think it's really hard for defenders to deal with him.
DeRozan against Eason. Now here's DeRozan. Guarded closely. Westbrook outside. Monk for three. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Looking to end this cold spell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. You know, Fred Van Vliet is one of the most decorated, undrafted players in NBA history, Clark.
Yeah, he really has set himself apart in that regard. One of just 5 undrafted players to ever be named an All-Star. And he's a champion to boot. He was the first undrafted player to receive a max contract. Fred Van Vliet bet on himself and won big.
And that one misses.
An NBA champion and All-Star. Fred Van Vliet's a guy every team wants because he's fun to play with and he plays the game the right way and with passion.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Houston. He hits the second from the line. And here's Westbrook. Outside Monk. Pass to DeRozan. Shot from 12. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's.
You know, his touch just has not been there tonight. You wonder how big their lead would be if he was hot.
Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's foul number 2 for him. The Kings making a switch here. Eubanks is checked in. On defense, Houston. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Eason with a steal. Here's Finney-Smith. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. And a quick look at how the Sacramento Kings schedule is shaping up. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Bam Adebayo and the Miami Heat. Then on Monday, they'll face off against Pascal Siakam and the Indiana Pacers.
And you know, for that matchup with the Pelicans, that's one that could easily go either way. A few mistakes could be the difference. I expect it to be a fun one.
Look at who's out there now for Sacramento. Saric checks in for Eubanks. And Murray subbed in for Russell Westbrook. On the wing, DeRozan. Over Finney-Smith. And it's DeRozan missing.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
They now take the lead. And the Rockets lead by 2.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Durant against Monk. Pass to DeRozan. Here's Schroeder. 6 to shoot. Here's Murray. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
For Sacramento, they've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Monk for 3. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. DeRozan's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Now here's Durant. Yes! And the foul! Malik Monk picks one up.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
So for the Rockets, Smith comes in for Eason, and it's Thompson in for Finney-Smith. Sacramento also making some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Saric, and it's Zach LaVine in for DeRozan.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Shepard, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. Outside Murray. Stolen by Thompson. The finish! And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
Kings trail by 3. Outside Schroeder. Pass to Sabonis. All sorts of time. The rebound by Shepard.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Here's Thompson. Rebounded. Domantas Sabonis.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Sacramento again missing.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Durant finds Smith.
And I like to see this from Smith. Pushing the action, not just hanging around the perimeter.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Rockets.
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
Westbrook, he's checked in for the Kings. Both shots good from the stripe.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Kings trail by 5. Driving to the basket. It's hauled in by Houston. Sengun's got rebound number 15 here tonight. On the wing, Durant. Inside. Here's Shepard. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range. Shepard's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, this is Shepard's shot. The defense can't afford to give him this much separation.
Westbrook outside. Pass to Murray. Westbrook outside. Sabonis, the pass to Westbrook. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis.
Always competing. Westbrook clapping back with a 3 of his own.
Thompson against Monk. Sengun. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And that's 18 points for Alperen Sengun.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Kings trail by 7. Here's Westbrook. Soft touch off the glass.
Well, throughout his career, Westbrook has been known to be a very physical guard. Russ loves playing through contact and scoring through it, too.
Houston has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the 4th. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul. DeMar DeRozan's checked in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Shepard. Monk covers. And there's Shepard. That one's good on the assist by Smith. Smith's got his 3rd assist of the night. And so it's Monk who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Pass to DeRozan. Shoots over Durant. Hits the front of the rim and out.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Monk. It's hauled in by Houston. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. The 3. Durant, no good.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
Sabonis, the pass to Levine. Murray from outside. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 8 rebounds in the game.
This is a game he'd like to forget. And the worst part is bringing down the whole squad.
You know, it's been a great game for Şengün. Keeps on scoring. Really, he's a top-level scoring big for my money.
Now Monk. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 17-7 run. DeRozan against Durant. Five to shoot. Wing shot on the way. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Kings trail by 9. Murray with it. Durant covering. Murray passes to DeRozan. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
He's taking what he can get here, has a 3 in each half.
Here's Şengün. Thompson outside. Deflects the pass. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. The Kings making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in. Houston leading by 6. Durant. And they recover it. Smith. Oh, putting in work inside.
Yeah, they're holding on to the lead, but they haven't been as aggressive on the offensive boards this half. Kind of interesting.
And we've got a timeout called by Doug Christie. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Doug Christie was going over with this team. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game.
Allie, thank you. Schroeder with it. Now DeRozan. Sabonis using the glass to lay it in.
Everything I've seen from Sabonis has been really impressive. I love the way he's getting it done now.
Houston leading by 6. Here's Smith. Outside Şengün. Outside Thompson. Puts up the tray. Oh, it's off. Kings trail by 6. There's a minute 40 left in the 4th. DeRozan. Levine fires. The triple drops.
Tell you what, we've got a game. I like that Levine's rising to the challenge as things get tight.
Durant. He gets 2 from the low post.
And we've seen Durant now hit big shots before. This guy relishes the moment.
And it's Levine with the ball for Sacramento. It's a 5-point game. Here's DeRozan. Now Levine. From deep. Oh, the shot is off.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Thompson, and he gets it from 15.
This is a good sign, a positive sign. Thompson wanting to keep getting better from the mid-range.
And here's Levine.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Now DeRozan. Levine outside. Thompson with a steal. And they're on the break. Here's a floater. And he cashes it in on the layup.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
Oh, it misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And it's a Kings ball. Down by 12. Now here's DeRozan. Fires the three. It's cleared away by Thompson. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two. No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. Oh, it's stolen by Eason. Achua with a steal. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Amen Thompson.